So just a note here about rates. Typically, it's the project manager that's responsible for the project budget and any disbursements of that. So say you have POs or something, purchase orders that you need to, manage for the project. Usually it's the PM or some type of financial person that's going to be handling that budget and the disbursements. But when you're considering rates, you want to think about when your resource requirements, you want to try and find the most cost-effective resource. And you want to do that based on the needs of the project, what resources are available, and again, considering their skills, knowledge, or their experience, skills, knowledge, and attitude, and international factors. So as an example, I am responsible for, the rates, assigning them in the budget for my project. And I have several resources. Some of them are considered an internal rate, and then some of them are more of an external rate, and those are different. And, we need to make sure that we're taking that into consideration against the budget as we're assigning and as we're working with those resources. And then resource assignment. So the project manager is expected to document the team members assigned to the project, what their roles are and their responsibilities. And this can also include things like organization charts and project schedules. And these assignments are going to make up an important part of the project management plan. So just kind of keep that in mind. But resource assignment is handled by the PM typically, and it has to be documented thoroughly. Some guidelines to continuously assess and refresh team skills to meet the project needs. So the project manager needs to know what is required to meet the deliverables of the project, right? So if you as the PM don't know what skill sets are required, it's going to be really hard to assess the team skills or know that you're utilizing the right skills and the right people with the right skills at the right time. So, just making sure that you have just a few guidelines here as far as managing that process. So as the project progresses, your team and the project manager, you're going to gain that better understanding of the customer needs, right, of the requirements and the capabilities on the team to satisfy that. And you're also going to be able to understand any gaps, identify any gaps in the team skill set. And then you want to make sure that as a project manager, you're coordinating those frequent checks for the gaps and identifying any appropriate mechanisms to close them. So, if I need to identify a new resource, you need to have some training to develop any missing skill sets, and then also, have additional engagement with the customer to assess their needs and make sure that those plans are modified if needed.